All right, John Cena versus AJ Styles just finished, and what a great match. It was everything you wanted it to be, all the way from the entrances. AJ Styles comes out in his original throwback 2005, 2004 TNA gear. And I kind of had a feeling when they did the entrances into the building at the beginning of the show, AJ had the ring with the necklace, and I was thinking like, oh, this is like he typically doesn't wear that today. And I was thinking, I'm like, oh, that's like his TNA, like the ring that he would wear in TNA. Turns out it was a little teaser. I guess if you know, you know. But just from there, you knew AJ coming out in the TNA gear, just a throwback to, I guess the war at the time, WWE versus TNA, AJ Styles versus John Cena, and both men did tweet earlier in the day, a Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine, where the title read "Let the War Begin." It's from 2006, I believe. And yeah, you had John Cena on one side, AJ Styles on the other side. And fast forward about 20 years later, and they're capping it off with one last match, and a match that definitely will go down as probably. I'm trying to do the rankings real quick in my head, but like John Cena, Cody Rhodes, I would say so far has been the best match since on this retirement tour. And this one, I think, would be a good number two or maybe number three. I really enjoyed the Randy Orton match, but this one's just up there. And I think now people just want to not see the hits, but I think they really enjoyed John Cena paying tribute to his most um, infamous opponents, the ones that you will always remember John Cena versus this guy. And in this match, you had Rusev, you had Chris Jericho, which was a huge pop. And just a side note on that, if you don't think Chris Jericho is coming back to WWE after that, and after all these rumors and interviews that have been going on where Jericho won't say that he's not coming back, but then he won't say that he is coming back, and compared to interviews he's done before where it's like, I'll never go back to WWE, and now it's like, oh, you never know, we'll see. So I'm pretty sure January we're gonna see a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. But yeah, so you had Orton, you had Chris Jericho, you had Rusev, you had Bray Wyatt, which is another huge one, Undertaker on more than one occasion. You had a tease for the 619, which would have been incredible if Cena would have hit the 619. And then on AJ's side, with his retirement tour coming, you had his main two opponents, which is Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. But I did feel you kind of did see that people were there for John Cena, and the even for a lot of AJ's moves, like the 450, the forearm, even the Deadeye that he did, and a lot of the old callbacks to the AJ Styles 2005 moveset. It didn't get much of a reaction as much as I would have expected, but it is John Cena's like time, no pun intended. But everyone's there to appreciate the legacy of John Cena, and this match definitely like a great way to go out in Australia. Both men, I think, left it all in the ring, and definitely probably the third best match or second best match of this retirement tour. And I didn't really expect anything less from either guys. It was just you get two world class goats in their own respective way, and you're destined to get a match like this. And yeah, it's crazy to think, John Cena's putting up the number fours on his way out. He 4 dates left, and it sucks, but it's gonna be a very emotional 4 months. I guess we got War Games, we got a couple Raws, and then his last match, and that's it. And then 2026 is gonna be AJ Styles' farewell tour, which I'm sure is gonna be just as emotional as John Cena's, because I think with AJ, it was a different come up as well, where it's like he fought through the Indies, get to TNA, and then fought so hard from TNA to get to WWE, going through the independents. And just a side note on that, with the introductions, AJ Styles gets his own introduction, which was incredible too. Where he mentions the Bullet Club, he mentions the Ace, and the face of TNA. It was just everything about that match was so different than what you typically expect from a WWE match. And that's great. Things are different, but then again, things do stay the same. And I think they did a good blend of the two. and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So if you haven't watched the match, definitely check it out. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.